What is going on, folks? Feliz ¿qué día hoy? Supposedly, it's Thursday, right? Thirsty Thursday, and I think I'm gonna spit some universal life hack knowledge with you guys, just because the energies around me are really like, you know, they're. I'm guessing that they're actually wanting me to level up and continue to be forthcoming and real and share my perspective and energy with the world, so people can snap out of their like funk and their shit. Like this video is inspired by the selfishness that I experience and see in the world, and it has to do with choice, the power of choice. Like, we are blessed with choice. Like, I woke up today, and here I'm living, right? It's like not like I can continue to sleep, but I have a choice to be grateful for the light of day. I have the choice to be grateful for being able to breathe. I have the choice to be grateful to have a device like this to record my thoughts and feelings and potentially share them with the world, whoever wants to take the time to listen to me, right? Whoever's energy, I attract or I capture, or attention that I capture, and energy I attract with my personality. And this is a choice. I am choosing to do this. I don't have to do this, but I really believe it would be selfish of me to not share this with the world. You know, I really believe that being miserable and being down and being depressed and then channeling that energy to other people constantly or regularly is selfish. People choose to be selfish. And ¿cómo se dice en español? I'm going to try to say this in English or in Spanish, all right? Because I'm having conversations with people and I'm using a translator, and I'm still not, I'm not 100% fluent in Spanish, but it's like, y si siempre soy negativo con mala energía, ¿cuánto tiempo, cuánto tiempo quieres pasar conmigo? Like, if I'm always negative, I hate the world, I hate this, I hate that, this person's fucked up, these people are stupid, da 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 da, and I have bad energy, like, how much time do you really want to spend with me? But when you have somebody who's grateful and appreciative and happy and, loves the light of day, loves listening to the birds sing, loves um, the air that I'm able to breathe, like the bed I'm able to sleep in, the food that I'm able to eat, the relationships I'm able to establish and cultivate, um, being able to be myself, be safe in my own skin. Like, we're attracted to these things. We're attracted to good energy, just like we're attracted to light. Like, the majority of the universe, right? I'm talking a little big here. The majority of the universe is dark. What stands out to us? Light, stars, and we're attracted to those things. We're drawn to those things. When we're in a dark room and it's just dark, for some reason, when we see light in the bottom of the door or around the edges of the door, or there's a little light plugged into the wall, or the TV has that little like red light, like there's standby power, we're attracted to it because it's light inside of darkness. It's a natural law of the universe, and it's really simple, it's really basic. Just like I think being grateful is pretty simple and basic. I don't necessarily like comparing life and things to the bad things in this world or the negative things, but really grab some perspective. Like, if you're heartbroken over a relationship, right? Someone doesn't want to spend time with you anymore. doesn't love you anymore the same, or the connection is not there. Like, yeah, okay, be present in the moment, feel it, give it its energy, and then after that, like, realize that's just the way it goes. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. This too shall pass, good or bad. It's just a cycle of things. Things are constantly changing and constantly evolving. I didn't make up the rules. These are just basic universal laws, simple things to understand, and it gives us perspective to our life experiences. It should give us perspective. And if we don't want to see it, we don't want to accept it, we want to continue feeling bad and continue to repeat the same stories over and over and over and over again in our mind, and then sharing that shit with people, that's selfishness. It's being selfish. But understanding that, all right, you know what? At least I'm fortunate enough to actually experience love and to share times and to experience these like emotions and these feelings and get to adore somebody, them getting to share their intimate side with me, mentally, emotionally, physically. Like, that's cool as fuck. There's a lot of people in this world that never get to experience love. There's a lot of people like, oh, fuck my dad and fuck my mom and da 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 da. And I'm hearing them like, wow, you hate. Like, I don't even know why you still here in 2018. I don't know why you have the word hate in your vocabulary. Shouldn't even be part of your existence. The only reason why you would use it is when you're referencing something of the past. But hate, you have hate. What does hate mean to you? Hate. You hate your dad. You hate your mom. You may not like their ways or how they were in the past. But dang, at least you have parents that want to talk to you, that want to complain to you, or want to show their form of care and love to you. It may not be for you, but at least you have that. There's a lot of people that don't have their family that wants to talk to them and wants to reach out to them, wants to spend time with them, wants to get to know them, wants to see how they're doing. But you do. At least you have like parents that actually made investments for you to actually, be comfortable and live in. Rest your time, pass your time, happy, sad, whatever, eat, sleep, drink, fuck, whatever. Like, at least you have that. Other people's family and parents didn't give a shit. They were too selfish, thinking about themselves. Like, it's 2018. We have these smart devices. You can simply put either in YouTube, Google, Bing, if you still have Yahoo and all that shit, like, all right, whatever, how to be grateful for life, how to get over a broken heart. Let me see. How to discover my passions, my dreams, how to discover my gifts, my natural gifts and talents, how to be a better person, how to discover happiness, how to create money, how to make more money, because people like complain and stress about money, how to minimize stress in my life. People feel bad about their looks, their physicality, their weight, and all that stuff. All right, the simplest way to lose weight. Simplest way to feel good about myself. What's the fastest way to optimize my existence? I don't have energy. How do I create more energy naturally? What foods help generate or create and stimulate energy in my body naturally? How do I, you feel stupid? How do I increase my intelligence? I can't read. How to read? I can't speak Spanish, I can't speak this, I can't speak that. How to speak this language? You don't know how to do technical things? How to do this, like, all right, right now, it's not my forte, but I'm taking the time because of a client that I'm working with. I'm extending myself, okay, going above and beyond my contract, my agreement with this individual, just because it's beneficial in multiple areas, and I get to move forward in this process and generate more income and all kinds of different shit. Like, I'm taking the time to search out how to do certain things inside a Shopify store. I don't have to, but I'm going to be a better person, a better businessman, and be able to deliver a better product and service to my client, in turn being of more value to our global society. And by default, I'm just going to naturally, it's just by default, more income is just going to come into my life because I increased my value to society. Like, it's 2018, folks. All right, and I'm saying this with the most amount of love and sincerity and, simplicity. Like, I don't know. I don't know if you want sugar. Like, you want me to pour some fucking sugar on the shit? Choice. There's a difference between being proactive and reactive. Life is about 90, it's 10% of what happens to us and 90% of how we react to it. Clarity, getting clear about what you want. What do you want to experience? I've talked about this many times throughout the years. What do you want to experience? Why do you want to experience these things? Why do they make you happy? Why do they make you feel good? Getting clear about those things, like identifying these things, is extremely important for our sanity in this crazy-ass world today. I've been sitting here thinking for the past, I don't know how long, like, should I really come up with a personal development course? And the funny thing is, the conversation in my head, just because of, I bring up these words about personal development. Oh, that's bullshit. I wrote something pretty long yesterday in regards to this bullshit, right? And why was it that when we go to bookstores, it's one of the largest, the top 3 sections inside a bookstore? Because people are trying to find happiness and fulfillment. It's right there with novelty and love, kids, and finance and money. That should tell you these are strong indicators that these things are extremely valuable to our lives. They're not bullshit. The world sees me being happy and sharing stuff because, 1, I'm grateful. 2, I love the fucking voice in my head. Like, I love me. I would hang out with me. The craziness that the world thinks I am, like, man, if you do not love yourself, like really love yourself, there is no way somebody can fully love you for you. Yes, they may love you, like parts of you and shit and whatever, like love you for a period of time. But if you're not in love with yourself, you're not in love with life, you're not grateful for these things, you're not grateful for being an individual, you're not grateful in love, learning, and discovery, how do you expect somebody to constantly, for a long period of time duration, be in love with you if you are not stimulating them? Because you can only fuck, you can only have sex for like so many hours throughout the day. You gotta sleep, you gotta eat, you gotta go to work, you gotta do whatever, like you can't keep it hard. And you can't keep getting plowed upon. This is why growth, change is inevitable. It's going to happen. The seasons change and all that stuff, like, the climates of the world, ice ages and heating and all that. It's just now, it's just going to happen. It just happens. But growth is optional. You have a choice. It is an option for you to choose to grow. If you do not grow, you are going to get left behind. You're going to get left in the dust. Your significant other is going to leave you. If you have kids in this world, they're going to resent you. Friends, if you're constantly like the same, like you're just doing the same, dude. Like you're just doing the same every day. You're consuming the same information. You're the same. Like eventually our senses become desensitized, and it's no longer stimulating. It no longer brings satisfaction to our lives. So I hope this message like really like ding, sends off aha moments and light bulbs and all kinds of stuff. And there's a reason why the statistics are what they are when it comes to divorce rates, broken homes, dysfunctional families, and all kinds of shit. People stop growing. People stop learning. People stop becoming grateful and appreciative for what they have. They're ungrateful. And at the end of the day, it really comes down to selfishness. So I hope you truly find gratitude and appreciation for what you have available, the amount of resources and information you have with these fucking smart devices. My gosh. And above all things, the capacity, the mental capacity in your brain. Find a way to connect these things with your heart, your emotions. With that, it's your boy Mark. Lots of love. Truly, get after it. Fuck this New Year's shit. You got a new day, like a new day. A whole day to make the choices, whatever the fuck it is that you want to do. Happily. Like, fuck yeah. I'm alive. That is your boy Mark, and I am out.